My name is Lacey and welcome back to Late Night Coloring Mama. Tonight I thought we'd do a color and chat on a picture that I'm currently working on in Weird Couple. So I thought I'd continue to work on that picture while chatting with you guys. First I wanted to let you know that I did finish another book. This book I would say is probably, well, anyone could really read it, but more probably of a middle grade. So I finished the book and I'm going to pass it on to my son to see if he likes it. If he enjoys it, I'll probably buy the next book in the series. So the book I read is called Rump. I think the author's name is Liesl Shirtliff. Sorry if I said that wrong. It says The True Story of Rumpelstiltskin. So on the back it just says the synopsis. It says, in a magical kingdom where your name is your destiny, 12-year-old Rump is the butt of everyone's joke. But when he finds an old spinning wheel, his luck seems to change. Rump discovers he has a gift for spinning straw into gold, as much gold as he wants. His best friend, Red, warns him that magic is dangerous, and she's right. With each thread he spins, he weaves himself deeper into a curse. To break the spell, Rump must go on a perilous quest, fighting off pixies, trolls, poison apples, and a wickedly foolish queen. The odds are against him, but with courage and friendship and a cheeky sense of humor, he just might triumph in the end. So I marked a couple spots that I thought were good in the book, or to remember. I did a little bit of annotating, which basically, I love this, hate this, story plot, characters, random thoughts. Stuff that just stuck out to me. I would say it's an adaptation, maybe an action adventure, but I hope my son enjoys it. I thought it was a pretty good book. So if he enjoys it, I'll probably get the second one. I did purchase this off Thrift Books. So yeah, I did finish another book. That book is about, let's see, 256 pages. So yeah, he's just starting chapters. He did at the end of last year a little bit. Now this year he'll be reading chapter books again, so I thought that would be a good and fun one. Yeah, it was really good. The next one in the series is Jack, as in Jack and the Beanstalk. So if he likes that, I'll purchase that one. I'll probably read it before him, but yeah. All right, so this is the coloring book. We're going to color in tonight. Weird Couple, Southern Lotus coloring book. To your imagination run wild. I did show you guys that I was working on it. I haven't touched it since. I haven't really had a lot of time to color. So tonight I wanted to color. I don't know how long the coloring video will be, but so far, this is where I'm at. And I'm struggling to think of colors to use throughout. So I'm kind of just winging it and guessing on the colors. So thought I'd try skin tone. I'm not really good with skin tones, so we'll see how that turns out. I kind of want to stick to these colors. If I need to add more, I will, but that's what I kind of thought. If you have any ideas on what the wallpaper should be, any of the pictures or anything, I would definitely be happy to take some ideas. This is a book that's normally out of my comfort zone. I love all coloring books. I loved this coloring book, looking through it. I just am not sure how I will color it. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to try the skin tones, and the colors I picked, let me pull them out, because I actually just picked these ones out. And these are the Crayola Colors of the World. I chose a medium deep rose, a medium almond, and a light medium almond. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start coloring, and we'll see where it takes us. Now these you might not even be able to see because this is really light. I thought of doing a darker color, but I didn't know how well it would look with this, with the colors that I chose, the green and orange, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do that in the next one I do in this book. So yeah, you can't really tell too much with this colors. It's so light. So how is everyone doing tonight? How's the weather where you're at? It was probably in the 70s today. We didn't do a whole lot today. I was really, really tired. Did a little bit of, the normal dishes, pick up. We all kind of just bummed around today and relaxed. It was supposed to rain. It said at 11 this morning we were supposed to get some rain. Then we were supposed to at 1 o'clock, and we never got any rain. So now tomorrow they're saying it should be in the 80s, like 81. So I told the kids we could go in the pool because we did get it set up. Just a blow up rectangle pool. It's a small. The kids love it. I mean, when I was a kid, I loved any pool too, so. So yeah, how's the weather where you're at? Any big plans? I'm actually recording this on a Wednesday. So I gotta try to think of what I did all this past weekend. Kind of just really hung out this past weekend. We didn't do a whole lot. Our garden's been growing like crazy. The only thing that we have left to grow is tomatoes, which they're not ready yet. We've had a bunch of yellow squash, cucumber, banana peppers, jalapeno, green beans. Had one kohlrabi. We had a couple of asparagus. We had celery. Bunch of celery I gotta use. I'm thinking of making soups or something with it. Or in a salad, or, peanut butter and celery. I like it with ranch too, so. Green pepper, we had carrots. We actually did pretty good on carrots. So yeah, if you have a garden, what did you grow? Are you having any luck with your garden? Yeah, he still looks pretty pale, but we'll see. I gotta think of the dates. My mind is just like, oh, pregnancy brain. Oh, my dad came over too. I think it was Sunday. Sent him home. Yes, he did. After church, he came over. Sent him home with some homemade beef stew that my husband made with some of the vegetables from our garden. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but let me look. You can kind of tell. It might be hard to see, but yes. So yeah, we've been growing some vegetables. Haven't seen any really movies lately. I've been watching a lot of my favorite 80s movies, like Adventures in Babysitting. That is one I could watch every night. I love that movie. And Can't Buy Me Love. I could watch that all the time too. With Patrick Dempsey. Yes. I want to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but I haven't been tired, so I just haven't. Yesterday I had my doctor's appointment. I had 4 of them. And the city that we have to drive through to go to them, they have tons of different like hospitals and clinics. So the ramp that we were supposed to go on, it says it was full. And the traffic was already getting backed up because they have construction. So we had to drive to another ramp and park there and then walk fast to get to the appointment on time because it was so. And we even left early. We left like an hour and a half early, and it's like 45 minutes. And it was just, I don't know. But we got there and we still had to wait a little bit. That's okay. So my first appointment, the lady was checking the heart and doing everything. And it was actually pretty long laying there while she was checking. They had really nice mood lighting. It almost looked like you were in, like under watching the Northern Lights. It was really relaxing. I almost like fell asleep. It was so relaxing. And they had some like really nice relaxing music playing too. So that was nice while we did that. Yeah, but that was a long appointment. And then the doctor was going to come in after to tell me about my results with the heart. They had me do that because I had a problem seeing the aorta, which he described it as kind of looks like a candy cane. When they were checking the baby's heart, they couldn't see that at my previous appointments. So they were checking that stuff out. And the baby was comfortable, did not want to move in any position. I had to move a lot from my back to my side quite a bit in that appointment. And then in the while I was waiting after that was done, the same room I had to wait for the doctor. They had a student come in and ask if I wanted to be part of like a test because they're looking for mothers who are expecting, just to check their heart rate, to see how that is, to do some tests. And so they just did like an ultrasound on my heart, basically, just to check my heart to see how that was going. It was simple, it was quick. So with that, yeah, that's what they did with that one. And he came back and he came back and he said he just wanted to do some more checking of some things. So I had to lay back down for the echocardiogram again, and he did a bunch of checks. And I had to turn over a bunch of times on my side. And then he said he finally got the shot of it. And I waited a while, came back in, and he said everything looks great. He got the shot of the aorta, and it looks great. Everything's pumping correctly, and baby's heart's in good shape. So that made me really happy and relieved. And then I went to my other ultrasound appointment because I had to do another one. They had to check the spine. And the baby was being stubborn again and didn't want to move in certain positions. So they actually put me on the bed and they lifted the bed up and tilted me like upside down to get the baby to move. I thought it was going to fall at some point. But no, they're really nice there. And we got a really good profile picture of the baby she took. Got to see the full face, the nose, the eyes. And his hand was up by his face and his feet. And they were giggling and laughing. We were all laughing. And they said the baby is growing really well. So the baby is in the 87th percentile for weight. So I'm measuring probably about a week, week and a half ahead. I'd say about a week and a half. But I was with my firstborn too. He was a big boy, so my daughter was average. And finally, after turning a bunch in there too, they finally got the spine pictures that they needed. And the spine looked great. So I had my follow-up after that. And they said I should be able to do everything in my town now, and I shouldn't need to come back unless here where I live they decide, well, we think some other things are wrong. So, fingers crossed. I'm thinking everything's okay. I'm glad to not have to go there every month, multiple times. But I'm thankful for the team that I have, so I'm thankful for everyone. Okay, I think I'm gonna try, to color her eye a little bit darker, but I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna go in, we'll see. If this don't turn out, whoops, oh well. This is not really my type of pictures to color, but it's fun anyway. So yeah, I have an appointment in a couple weeks to do the glucose test and check for gestational diabetes. It always makes me nervous because I am overweight. So I always worry about that, and I try to eat healthy. Of course I eat snacks and stuff when I'm pregnant. You get a craving, you're going to want to eat it. Not all the time, but I eat a lot of fruit and vegetables too. I'm trying to drink a lot of water. And then they want me to do, I have the option to do a bunch more ultrasounds, but if it's not necessary, I don't think I need to. And insurance only covers so many, I mean, if it was necessary, absolutely. But if it's not, then no. So they were going to give me another one at 28, when I was 28 weeks, but now we're going to wait till I'm 32 weeks to do an ultrasound. Yeah. The baby is about almost 2 pounds right now, so I still got a ways till I go. I got probably 3 more months. Maybe 4. We'll see. Could go a little longer. it's probably really hard for you guys to see with these light colors. But I'm starting to go around her eye a little bit. To see how that turns out. Last night, I haven't been sleeping a lot, which I don't normally, but right now I'm more tired. Obviously because, you know, I'm carrying a baby and I'm just tired. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and I hadn't been to bed very long. And I just couldn't go back to bed, so I stayed up. So all day, I've been feeling kind of, I just want to go to bed. Not that tired right now, but I was earlier. So hopefully tonight I get a couple hours or more of sleep. My kids are already sleeping and been sleeping for a while. Getting them ready for back to school because school starts in a month already. It flew fast. I almost think I should give her like some eyeshadow or something. Like, I don't know. Like a green maybe. Let me try to do 2 different greens, see what that looks like. If I color in here a little bit too. Oh, that looks okay, I guess. My daughter's an early riser, so when she's on a bedtime, she's up early. Which is great for school, because then she won't have to fight me in the morning. My son, he's like a bear in the morning. He's hard to get up for school sometimes. So back to reading. Every year I set myself a goal. And if I don't make the goal for reading books, that's fine. I set a goal to read 41 books, because last year I read 41 books in a year. That might not be a lot to some of you, but to me that's a lot, to find the time and to do that at night or early in the morning when the kids are sleeping. I've read 16 so far. So not as far as I would like, but I'm getting there. But I am enjoying all the books that I'm reading for the most part. I don't think I've given anything like a 1 star or less. Or I mean a 2 star, 1 or 2 star, not less. I think I want to make this chair like a... Let's see what it can do. I want to make this like a reddish color. I'm trying to see all the colors I have. Let's see how this looks. It might look horrible, but we're gonna try anyway. Oh, it doesn't look that bad, I don't think. So we'll see. yeah, I just wanted to come on and color for a little bit, just to chat a tiny bit. I already asked. Anybody have any plans for this weekend? I think I asked. We have a surprise birthday party to go to. Someone that's close to us, and their present should be here tomorrow. I got the person a monogram tote and makeup bag to go together. It's like burlap and black. Has burlap color and black on it with their initial. And then I got them a new planner for the year and like some pens and highlighters that are like, I don't know how to describe the colors, neutral colors. They like that kind of stuff, and I do too, so I thought that would be wonderful. And I'm going to put it inside the tote. And the highlighter pens in the makeup bag, so I thought that was kind of a fun gift. And they like to travel too, so that works out, I think. A little tote to take with. And so today we went grocery shopping, and we usually go for 2 weeks. I went shopping with my daughter, and we went over budget. Whoops. Doesn't normally happen. But as I was shopping, I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot. Because I look at my phone for my list. I forgot to add stuff to my list that I knew we were out of. And I was like, oh my gosh, my brain has just been blah, blah. So yeah, we went over budget. So hopefully we can make these groceries last us 3 weeks instead of 2. I mean, we'll still have to get milk and maybe bread. But everything else I think we should be okay with. And while usually we don't consider like laundry soap or paper towels part of our grocery list that goes on like our Sam's Club, well, we didn't get that stuff last time we were at Sam's Club, so I had to get the big pack of paper towels and laundry soap. But we were still over budget if we were without those two. So I was like, oh goodness. So we can't let that happen. I mean, once in a while it probably will happen, but it doesn't usually, so it's kind of frustrating when that happens. Okay, I think I'm going to color this dark purpley color. And I'm using a variety of pencils. This one's a Crayola, and this color is raspberry, which I actually like that. Oh, I did also get some things for the baby. I bought a ton of onesies. I feel like we can go through those so quick. And I bought like a playmat It's kind of round, maybe a little bit, I don't know, octagon shape. And they have these bars and things are hanging down from it. And the baby can see all these toys. And it also comes with a little pillow that I used to have one for my son and daughter. We had gotten rid of it. And so I got a new one. I used to use that pillow for their tummy time and it worked great. So that's what I'm going to plan on doing again with this one. So also got some baby bottles because I got to have those. Will be my backup, so. Well, last night was a fun night for me and my husband. My dog was outside. And we haven't had the best weather, so we haven't really been cleaning up her mess because it's been rainy all the time, I feel like. Today we did, though, because it was nice. My son actually did that because he wants to earn money for a toy that he wants. And she ended up rolling in her stuff. So she had to have a bath last night. Has any of your pets done that? And she's getting old too, so it was a mess. She usually loves baths, but now I think that she's getting older, she gets a little nervous. But she did pretty good. Yeah, it would have been picked up a long time ago, but all this rain, ugh. I'm just looking forward to nice. I hope the rest of the summer is pretty nice. I mean, I could go a week without rain. That would be nice. I love rain, but you get kind of down when you have it a lot. Well, I do anyway. And the kids, you want to keep them busy, and they want to be outside, and you want to be outside, and you have to think of all the things to do and do a ton of stuff still, but I don't know. So when me and my daughter went grocery shopping, my husband and son, they went to a different store to get some dog food. And then they went to another store to look for shoes for my son for school. So no luck. So I'm guessing we're going to probably have to go out of town to get him shoes for school. We don't have a whole lot of stores here. We make do with what we have most of the time, but sometimes, I don't know, it's harder to find shoes. My son is, since he's older, we have to get like shoes that will last him because he's rough. My daughter, she's young, her shoes don't get too rough. But next year, she'll need, because she'll be all over in the big school. So and the best brand of shoes that seem to work for my son that they sell at these stores so far are the Adidas shoes and Nike brand. Nike brand and Adidas last him. They don't get wrecked right away. We bought, I want to say it was Phyllis shoes or some other shoe brand. Maybe it was some other one. And they were, kind of spendy. And they only lasted him a month. So I was like, oh my goodness. So we were testing the waters, and he picks out his shoes. So those are the brands he likes. Or the style he likes, not brand. He's too young. He doesn't know about brands really. So yeah, he got to pick out the shoes he liked, and they lasted. So His gym shoes, especially when he brought them home this summer, they're like brand new. Okay, I think I'm going to make her shoes kind of like a green and orange. I think that'd be kind of fun. I don't know how it's going to look, but we're going to try it. I'm going to make the bottoms orange, I think. And then after the shoes, I'll probably call it a night. I know this was kind of a really short video of coloring, but I wanted to get a little bit in. My husband is canning green beans right now from the garden. I have quite a bit of pepperoncinis, so I'm probably going to make a roast one of these nights. I think they call it Mississippi pot roast, but it's so good. Alright, I'm going to color these. I was going to stop. I'll color one more, I think. Color these teeth. The gums of the teeth. My daughter has a toy like mouth like this with the dentist stuff. I think we got it actually at the Dollar Tree, and she loves it. And you can pull the teeth out. It looks like this, and you can brush them with a fake brush, and they have like a something else with it. I don't remember. But she loves that toy, and it was only like $1.25. She brushes her teeth, and she likes to, you know, look at things. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do tonight. Hopefully we can color this some more together. So yes, any ideas, any other colors you would use? I'll definitely take them and probably give them a try. Anyway, the book is Weird Couple, Southern Lotus, Coloring Book to Your Imagination, Run Wild. This was purchased off Amazon. If you like this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And also, if you don't want to miss any of my videos, please hit that bell button down below so you'll be notified each time I upload. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful night and happy coloring. Bye.